Okay, I promised. It's just that, I don't want you to feel sorry for me.
Sorry for you? Why would I feel sorry for you?
Well, I'm not really mobile right now. I've been sick for a long time. And, I'm not walking yet.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, I didn't see any reason to tell you. But I did tell you some things that just aren't true. So, you know, that bit about my personal trainer, that's really my physical therapist. He's been great. As a matter of fact, with his help, I stood up the other day for the first time on my own.
That's great.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good sign. And, the doctors think I'm getting better. Of course, I'm not going to be running any marathons soon, but...
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Your illness, does that have anything to do with you and your husband separating?
Yeah, it does.
Sorry for saying this, but I mean, what kind of a man bails out on his wife at a time like this? I mean, who would do something like that?
Don't say anything against my husband. Don't blame him.
It's kind of hard not to.
Look, he doesn't even know that I'm sick.
Well, how can he not? Wait a minute, when you left, did you tell him that you were sick? Did you tell him why you were going?
No, I didn't. I just didn't know what to do.
Well, not that. Wow, you know, maybe we're not as much alike as we thought, Tess. I mean, I could never do something like that to my wife. I loved her.
I loved my husband. That's why I did what I did.
I don't buy it.
Look, the doctors told me that I had a terminal disease, but that I would linger on for a very long time. And that finally I would be lying comatose in a bed somewhere. And I wanted to spare him watching me die a long, slow death. That's why I did it. I wanted to spare him.
What about your husband?
What do you mean?
It sounds like to me you cheated him out of taking care of you at a time when you needed it. It's like his love wasn't good enough for you.
His love was everything. I knew exactly what he would do. He would want to watch over me, to take care of me. He would sacrifice his whole life for me, and I didn't want him to do that.
So you just left him high and dry?
Yes, that's what I did.
Well, sorry, but I don't think you did the guy any favors.
Well, it wasn't your decision to make, was it? Look, I did the best I could. I wanted him to be free, to find somebody else to love. I wanted him to be happy.
How can he be happy? How can he find somebody else to love? He's in love with you.
He's moving on with his life. I know he is.
Look, I can understand where you might have thought what you were doing was the right thing at the time, but I mean, you're getting better.
The doctors haven't said that.
No, but I mean, you've made improvements. I mean, there's a chance of a full recovery here, right?
I don't know that.
Look, I just can't help thinking that you could be with your husband right now instead of on this stupid computer with me.
Yes.
I wasn't for sure.
Well, I was thinking.
About your husband?
Yes.
You haven't been in touch with your husband since you left, have you?
Oh, not directly.
So you just bailed out on your lives together? Not a word since, right?
Why do you make it sound like I did something terrible? I did the only thing that I knew how to do.
Look, I know you think that I'm getting too carried away with this right now, but I know what it's like to be in love with your wife one day and have her out of your life completely the next. I just can't help thinking about what your husband's going through. I mean, not knowing where you are, if you're alive, or I can't imagine what he must be going through. He must be going crazy trying to figure out what happened to you.
Well, I never said it was going to be easy for him, but I know him. He's strong. He's tough. He'll make it.
And so that makes it okay.
Wait a second. Who are you to judge me? I did the best thing that I knew how to do. I left my husband and my family because I wanted to spare them. I didn't want to have them watch me go through some slow, lingering death. I wanted to spare them pain.
So you just disappeared out of their lives, leaving them completely unprepared for that. That sounds pretty damn painful to me.
Well, what do you know about my pain? Nothing, not a damn thing. None of this happened to you. I'm the one who went through it. I'm the one who went through hell, not you.
Tess. Tess, it's me, Robert. Meet me in the chat room ASAP.
Robert, it's Tess. I have nothing more to say to you.
How can I apologize to you if you don't give me a chance?
Oh, are you going to tell me that you're wrong?
I'm going to tell you that I was wrong to judge you. Yes.
That's all the apology I get?
Look, you're entitled to your opinion just like I'm entitled to my opinion. You think you did the right thing? I don't think you did. I think he had a right to know. I mean, just struck a nerve with me. That's all.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to.
I know. I'm sorry too. I just jealous of your husband, I guess.
Why?
Because I loved my wife so much, and I think about your husband, and that if he knew where you are, he could be with you, but he doesn't, and I just wish that I had more time with my wife. If I had one more month, a week, a day, it wouldn't matter what kind of shape she was in.
Look, my husband lost me once. And I know that was hell for him. I couldn't just waltz back into his life and have him lose me again. That would be just unspeakably cruel.
But you're getting better.
There's no guarantee, you know. There isn't. I'm taking these experimental drugs, and I could have a relapse at any moment. That's why I haven't contacted my husband.
Look, I just can't help putting myself in your husband's shoes and thinking that if I could just hear my wife's voice one more time. Tess, get on the phone and call your husband right now and tell him that you're alive and that you never stopped loving him.